So let's talk about gut testing. My name is Melanie. I'm an integrative healing practitioner with breakthroughintegrativehealing.com. I do want to say that I am not a doctor, that I cannot diagnose or treat disease. This is for educational purposes only. And if you want to make changes, please talk to your provider first. Okay, gut testing. There's a couple reasons why you would go in for a gut test and it would come back with a false negative, meaning that you do have something and it's not showing up on the test. That happened to me when I first started having gut issues. That was the first step. The doctor had me do a stool test, sent it off, came back, nothing there. Was there really nothing there? No. I know that now, how easy it is for those to come back false negative when there really are issues in there. The part of the problem is that you're doing one little stool sample on one day at one particular day and time. And they're not always, you can have other things going on and it's not really going to show up in there. If you wanted to do a stool test every day for a couple weeks, then you're going to have a better view of what's going on, but who can afford that and who wants to do that? So what we want to do is give it every chance we can that something is going to show up in there. And we can do that there's two ways that we do that. One, for 2 weeks before you test, avoid any antimicrobials, any probiotics, any immune boosters, anything that's going to affect your gut levels. You just leave your gut alone for 2 weeks. Except you do take the second thing is a biofilm buster. What is biofilm? That is something that the pathogens, the protozoas, they hide in. It's this thick matrix that they can hide in, and it makes them 5 times harder to show up on those tests. So they're not showing up. And so we can take a biofilm buster to break that biofilm down. And then you go ahead and 2 weeks that you take your test, you send it off. And then once your results come back in, then you can see what you're dealing with. I always recommend testing first because otherwise you have no idea what you have or how to take care of it. So test first, test comes back. Then while you're waiting for your results, though, we stop that biofilm buster. Because you don't want it to be breaking down all these biofilms and then all of these pathogens are free in your body it's just a big stress on the body not being able to, if you're not taking antimicrobials with it to kill them and remove them. So, but once those test results come back, we can look at what it is and do the protocol to kill those. But we do need the biofilm buster back for that because you want to break down the biofilm so that it can go ahead and kill those things. I do want to mention that I don't recommend doing these tests until you've spent the time to rebalance and rebuild your body. If your detox pathways aren't functioning optimally and you go and try and kill these things off, it can be a disaster and you can end up feeling much worse than you did when you started. So if you have any questions, if you are looking for a practitioner to work with, just visit my website at www.breakthroughintegrativehealing.com.